Literally take a shot every time I say planner in this video. Or organize, like, I mean drink responsibly if you're of age. Basically, I'm spilling the tea. Hey guys, what's up? It's Abby Marita. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the fam. Basically, I make videos kind of on whatever I want, but for today, I'll be reviewing Emma Chamberlain's new ideal planner that she came out with. Y'all, I actually planned this time. Can we just give a round of applause for me, please? Like, thank you, thank you. I'm going back to my organized ways. We are no longer a disorganized girl. So without further ado, I'm just gonna explain how this is gonna work. So basically, I'm gonna give you pros and cons, and I'll be flip-flopping between both so you guys can kind of get a nice picture. The first thing I want to talk about is the actual setup of the planner. It's really cute. It's kind of big, like it's bigger than my face if you guys can see, but the spiral is covered with the spine, which is nice, but it's a pretty big planner. Looks like this. I'll insert some more clips of what the planner actually looks like that you guys can take a look through while I explain. So basically with the ideal planner, I'll just give you guys some context if you guys don't already know. This is supposed to be a planner that you can use whenever and that can actually last because it's not as structured as a typical school planner. The idea was that this would be the ideal planner since you're not constrained to those kinds of things. So I have used this for about a week so far. The unboxing clip that I had. I just got home from work and I just got my Amazon package. If you don't know me, I am a planner fiend. And if you haven't watched my back to school video where I literally go crazy planning stuff with Google Calendar, you should go watch it because that's kind of just like my energy. Anyways, it's already bigger than what I expected. So
that's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty big. So I ordered it on Amazon just because it was sold out everywhere else. And it comes with this like little cover right here. And then comes the planner stuff. And honestly, like, I have a couple thoughts. So without further ado, let's actually get into the pros and cons. The first con is basically the way that the Sundays are set up in the actual planner. It kind of sucks because the week doesn't actually start with a Sunday, it starts with a Monday, which for any college student or, you know, people who do use a planner for their daily lives isn't the most ideal because weeks normally start on Sunday. Is it that big of a deal though? No, not in my opinion, especially for the demographic that I think this planner is actually catering towards. It is still kind of a con, at least for me. I am a college student and I do have a lot of things I need to do, of course, like any college student does. The nice thing about that though is that since it doesn't have any dates, it could be like the Sunday of the next week or the Sunday you could just start with there, like where the Sunday is, then you can go back to the Monday. The first pro is the fact that they have no dates. It's pretty free in terms of that. That's why I think she named it the ideal planner, that you guys can use it pretty much whenever you want without losing any months, because I don't know about you guys, but with me, with my planners, I've always wanted to finish one. It's like the sense of satisfaction. You want to finish something, but then you can't because it doesn't line up with the days and the months and whatever. So it can get complicated. So that is a pretty big pro, especially if you are a high schooler or a first-time planner user. That sounds so weird, but like if you're first starting out or you're first trying to, you know, get used to writing things down, I do think that this planner is pretty ideal for that. I will go more into that later. Okay, so the second con that I want to talk about is the fact that it is a very trendy planner. The fact that it is so on brand for Emma. Oh, I'm shaking. Sorry. We're not having an earthquake, I promise. What I mean by trendy is the fact that, like, the style of it is very on brand for Emma Chamberlain. This kind of reminds me more of a merch piece, if anything, than an actual planner that's personalized for you. However, in saying that, it goes into my second pro. Trendy, and no influencer has really come out with this kind of thing. It could be like one of those things where you kind of say these, you're like, oh my gosh, when I was older or younger or whatever, like this was Emma Chamberlain, she was huge, that kind of thing. So in that sense, it is kind of nice. And you know, for people who like Emma Chamberlain and do support her, I mean, I personally love her videos. I don't watch her as much as I did when I was younger, but she's still pretty entertaining and she's done really big things, so that's pretty dope as an influencer. It is pretty cool to like have this kind of merch piece because a lot of it is like clothes or something with, you know, YouTubers' faces, and I don't really like that, to be honest. I've never bought anything from my favorite YouTubers, even though I would want to just solely because of that sometimes, you know what I mean? Another reason why I think it's like kind of a merch piece, you know, it's almost like a book in the back where it has like a biography about her. It also has some more personalized stuff for the activities like of her face or something like that, and like she goes into her childhood in one page too, before the planner actually starts. So that can be a pro and a con, it depends on how you see it. But you know, for serious planner users or someone who maybe isn't as young as a high schooler or someone younger who would need a planner, like it would be good. But if you're older, it wouldn't be the most ideal because since it has her name and it also is very on brand for Emma Chamberlain, who has a younger demographic, it wouldn't be the best. So take it as you will, but I thought that was kind of interesting. It's not as personable, and yeah. I like the idea of her name that she has for this planner, but it's not actually the ideal planner because, I mean, not that there's like, I think there's a community for organizing stuff, like I don't really know, but my roommate and some other people that I knew in college and stuff, like they are very into bullet journaling. If you guys don't know what bullet journaling is and you are looking for literally the ideal planner, I would highly recommend looking into it. It is a lot of work, but it's honestly really aesthetically pleasing, and if you are that kind of artistic mindset or just someone who doesn't really like constraints within a typical planner, like an academic planner, I would highly recommend looking into it. So that is why I think the marketing of this planner is a little bit misleading, just because at least for actual planner users, you would obviously know just by looking at this planner that it really isn't the ideal planner, because you can basically customize and do whatever you want and make it so personalized to you through bullet journaling or different modes of planning. It's pretty similar to an academic planner other than the fact that it doesn't have any dates. So that's like another con. I guess like if you're not into that kind of stuff, then a typical planner like this is good for you. And the fact that it doesn't have any dates, you could use it for longer. Get a really good idea about how big this is. Like this is like my face next to it. Like it's almost like my shoulder to my head. You know what I mean? Like that's huge. And then since the spine is covered, it spreads out like that, and it's really big. And it's a pretty hefty planner. It's not the best size in my opinion. And talking about this, I actually want to go into my system that I use for planning. It is a little complicated, but I think it's kind of worth it at the end. Currently, I use two planners, one strictly for academics and then another one for more personalized stuff like YouTube, filming, stuff like that, working out, habit tracking, that kind of thing. It's not a bullet journal, it's just like a regular journal that I just kind of write in. And then I have one just for school stuff, so I kind of have those two separate. It's not my preferred system, but it is working really well for me. That's why I wanted to get this planner and try it out and talk about it, because you know, the two planner system, it works, but it is kind of bulky, and if you guys know what I mean, anything heavy on your back just is not nice. First of all, it's really cheap. It's like $20, so it's not like if you buy this, it's gonna be a really big dent in the bank. I really do think that this is best for high schoolers, just because, you know, if you're distracted in class or something, you could literally do an activity Would it be the best for that high schooler? Definitely not. Would it be really obvious? Yes, because it is so big. It'll probably take up like half your desk, but I do think it is better for the high school demographic. And if you're in that kind of area, or if you're just getting used to using a planner and you are more creative, it does have like fun activities that you can do in between planning if you need a break between planning things and writing things down. So that's kind of nice. Just because of the size and other factors, I don't think it'd be best for adults or someone in college. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I hope this helped you figure out if you do want to buy Emma Chamberlain's planner. I didn't mean to like shit on her or anything. I do really enjoy her videos. I do actually really like this planner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've noticed, my background is different. I did remake my room. It's not done yet though, but I did film it, and you guys will see the finished product. So hopefully that'll come out soon, and yeah, we'll probably have a breakup video coming up as well, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be pretty fun. But thanks for watching. Thank you for all the support. I love you all. Bye.